The track team, the way this all started, was where going on Mifflin is now, the high school. We had a track meet there, and we're all sitting on the side. We had some kind of a tent up waiting for the thing to start. And Coach Coons come over to us. He said, "You know what, fellas?" He said, "What, Coach? I have always wished I had a mile relay team." So, because most of us, like I was in high jump, I was in the 100-yard dash. Kenny,
I wasn't active. I was busy working with my father's ice truck.
But anyway, he said, I said, "Tell you what, Coach, you scratch us from whatever we're in today, and we'll run the mile for you." So we ran the mile for him and took first place. And that started all.
That started it.
That's how it began.
So the original track team, you said what, 4? How many athletes?
4.
4, yep, 4 athletes.
Yeah, we each ran one lap. What do they call 440?
Yeah, the 4x400. 4x.
So that's the way it all started, and from there we had to go. I think we went to Boyertown to run to qualify for state. You had to qualify either first or second. And Oldie Demio from Boyertown that ran for them was quite a miler, and we ended up taking second place, but we still qualified for state. Now we had to get to Altoona, gas rationing, everything. Nothing worked out. And I think we went to the school board, and they so much said we can't afford it, and we don't think you'd stand a chance anyway. Well, that didn't set well with us.
So we went to Mr. Yoder,
Yeah.
the principal.
And we got to Altoona.
Mm-hmm.
Paid our own hotel room, paid our own food, got our own gas. We got our gas from our fathers with our rationing stamps.
Somehow we got stamps.
Yeah, the fathers all chipped in whatever they could spare. And we got to Altoona. And I think there was, what, 40 teams?
I don't know that part, I forget that.
Yeah, no, there's 40 teams running mile relays, so we ran time. We were in the first group to run time. We spent, after our race, we sat in the infield and kept listening to times and times and times. And it turns out that Kutztown High took the state championship in Altoona. When we
Wow. After the school board said you wouldn't do well.
Huh?
After the school board said you wouldn't do well.
Yeah.
You won the state championship.
But we paid our own hotel room at the Pan Alto Hotel in Altoona, paid our own meals, and I think we got back into town, what was it, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, wasn't it?
I forget that.
Main Street was lined with kids. They were all greeting us. It
Wow.
was great. It was great. So that's how we brought the state championship back.
And that was the first state championship that was ever brought to Kutztown High School.
Yep,
Wow.
yep.
Awesome. Awesome.
And about 40 years later, came over here to Koneman. He was the athletic director, Gordon.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, "Gordon, this school has never hung a banner in this gymnasium for our mile relay track team in 1943. I said, we sure appreciate it. I said, and if they don't want to pay for it, let us know. We'll chip together and pay for it." But evidently the school paid for it and you put it back.
Well, Mr. Nyhart's out here. I think he wants to. Mr. Nyhart, I think, wants you to show you the gym.
Oh,
So we'll.